I'll be fair to the Cardinals. Like I said, you know that Donovan is among your best players. And so if you can get him for 4 days that you otherwise wouldn't have had him, then it's in their mind worth the try. But I don't think that would be as true if the Cardinals just had a more robust 40-man roster. That's what sort of bothers me about the conversation when it pertains to this offseason 40-man crunch that is being sort of bandied about by John Mozeliak in radio interviews, where he says, can't bring up JJ Wetherholt yet. Or he didn't say you can't do it, but he threw cold water on the idea of it. And not because he's saying he's not ready. And that's what bothers me the most. If he had just said, we think JJ would benefit from some additional seasoning in AAA for reasons X, Y, and Z. Or maybe you don't even give the reasons because you don't want to, have the perception of anything negative that you're saying about the prospect. But if he had gone that direction, it's different than saying it may not be in the best interest of the organization to bring him up because it's not his protection year. Of all the John Mozeliak quotes over the years where he puts his foot in his mouth, this is one of the most puzzling ones to me, because there is no realm in which protection year will be utilized as a means to hold JJ Wetherholt back. Like, if you're waiting for his protection year, if my math is correct, you'll be waiting until basically 2 Septembers from now, saying, well, going into 2028, we've got to add him to the 40-man roster. It's his protection year from the Rule 5. That is not the way that the JJ Wetherholt MLB debut will be determined. It's just not. Granted, I've talked about this. If he doesn't want to clutter it up for Chaim Bloom, who has a lot of decisions he's going to have to make this offseason, in part due to the reticence that John Mozeliak shows when it comes to making any sort of decision. That's the mess that he has left his predecessor, Mo's the predecessor, whatever the freaking word is for the guy that comes after you. That's what's going to be in the face of Chaim Bloom when it comes to this offseason and having to make some decisions. And so if you wanted to give him the maximum amount of flexibility, then that's maybe a reason that John Mozeliak has to kind of just eat it